ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ನೀವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸಿಂದನೇ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಇದನ್ನು
ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೆ.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ.
ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಮೀಟ್ ತಿನ್ನೋರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ನಾನು ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ, ನಾನು ಟೀಚರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ವೆಜಿಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ನಂದು ಮೇನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿನವ್ರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳೋದೇನೆ, ನಾನು ರಿಲೀಜಿಯಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅದನ್ನೇ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹೌದು, ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಿಯಾಗೋಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು, ಅವಾಗ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ವೆಜಿಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಓಹ್ ಸಾರಿ, ವೆಜಿಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ದಿರ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಸಿಕ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಟೀಚ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡಿಯಾಗೋ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಎ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ನೋ ಅಬೌಟ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಬಿಸಿಬೇಳೆ ಬಾತ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಿಚಡಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಪೊಂಗಲ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ not to eat only the grass, only they used to eat the lettuce, tomato, onion, and they used to get sick and they go back to the doctors. So I told them, I'll teach you guys, I'll charge the amount of the money which charges me for all the legumes which I use, and you will learn and you'll go back and do the thing. And at the end of the month, all I had is American people to learn. So they literally cried when I moved from there. ಆ ಥರ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆ ಥರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ.
ಮಿಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ರೈಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೀಟ್. Rice and wheat have only 6% protein. So you need to eat legumes along with that. Because legumes have got actually higher protein, 23 more than the meat. Actually, if you take the percentage of proteins, 20% is the least of any lentils. You take 100 kinds of lentils are there.
That's what I told them.
Yeah. Actually, human race is eating very small number of pulses. That's because of the centralized systems again, which is a dangerous thing, which people have to understand this. That there are so many varieties of food systems in the on the planet. We are actually mentally retarded, according to me, not using all the things. I mean, I don't mind, I don't want to mince anymore. We are mentally retarded, trying to eat only one kind of thing. So, the plant protein is the source through which each and every animal builds up its own protein structure. And if there are certain things, these guys are very clever, these so-called business fellows. There's essential amino acids, non-essential amino acids. Means these are available everywhere, these are not available. So it's available only in the meat.
See, that point when you spoke to Sai, I really liked, because I didn't had any knowledge of that. When you told me that made it more mesmerizing. Okay,
yes.
I am happy that everything is in vegetarian.
The proof of what we are speaking is that we are also living.
Yes.
And I am doing better than these fellows who have eaten meat. These people pant.
Yes.
28-year-old fellow could not climb with me.
Agree.
So where is your proof of going to gym and all? If I just punch one in the tummy of this gym fellow, I will fall down. Because his muscles are not having the tensile strength to come back. Because they are wrong proteins. Things are not right there. And millets have got protein also up to 12%.
So millets, you told me the 5 siridhanyas, right? So in a local language, and you told me saying that even in the local food helps you a lot compared to bringing from somewhere else,
yes.
Right? So in local, now from US, what are the things which we can use regularly?
No,
like
the sad system in America right now is that these fellows have eliminated everything.
Okay.
The natural systems do not exist anymore.
So you were saying about the bird food.
Yeah, bird
we
food.
have birds at home.
Yeah.
And whenever I have the bird seeds, I'll throw it in one of the corner. And I have so many things which is coming on from there. Sometimes when you were talking about it, I was thinking that
Yes.
the leaves and the flowers.
Absolutely. The bird feed, actually, they are growing in Colorado, tons and tons of it, called brown top millet. The best grain you can have, because it has maximum amount of fiber, 12.5% of 100 grams of brown top rice. On top of it, the nature of the millet, it's not, see, the nature of the millet depends on the fiber. And what does the fiber do for you in your body organs? Brown top millet cleans up your, from mouth to anus, whole package deal. All your digestive system is cleaning on a regular basis. So when you eat brown top millet, rice or idli or dosa, or if he wants a snack, he can make a biscuit and eat. Still it works. Still it works. Well, initially it takes time. People who are used to this snacking, eating every 3 hours once and all, even if you eat millets in the beginning, you would still want to eat because it's used to, you got used to it. Once 6 weeks you eat millets, then you will de-addict yourself from eating. Now I eat once in the morning and even the thought of food doesn't come to me. People can keep eating whatever they want, it just doesn't matter for me. Because I don't eat. Here, you see everyone is eating all the time. No other work. No other work. You want to eat this, you want to eat every time eating. This is ridiculous. ಎప్పుడు ತಿನ್ನಟಮೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು
ಹೌದು ಅದು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ
For me it looks like a stupid thing to do, eating all the time. Once and forget about it, do other things.
ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಮನೇ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೆನೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ.
ತಿನ್ನು
ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಿನ್ನಲ್ಲ ನೀವು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸರಿಯಾದ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಗಿದೋಯ್ತು. The problem with all people in the last 50 years is that they are taught to keep eating, and that's a wrong thing. ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗಾದೆ ಇದೆ ಅಮ್ಮ, 30 ಉಂಡುವ ಯೋಗಿ, 20 ಉಂಡುವ ಭೋಗಿ, 30 ಉಂಡುವ ರೋಗಿ. If you are eating, I don't want to go there. You understand Kannada? So, you can happily live eating once, which I have done. I've been doing for a long time. I have no problem at all. I eat today morning and I don't need to eat till tomorrow morning. In fact, I came from that stupid British Airways, that fellows do not know what they are serving. They don't know what they are serving, and people are eating. Just looks so silly for me.
I eat millets too, and
Yeah.
I have a very small breakfast, something to do with millets, like porridge or something at 10, and then my next meal is at 4:30. After that, people say, "Aren't you hungry?" I'm like, "No, I'm not hungry at all. I mean, you don't need to eat."
In fact, it should be the other way around, madam. That
Okay.
You eat your first meal well. Eat well in the morning, and then you can forget food.
I know,
At the most, you can evening also, a little bit if you want to take.
So, I have a question. It's based on the statistics, around 44% of Indians, they're predicting as they will be diabetic.
Why
They are
44?
diabetic.
Not 44, sir.
More
It is
than that.
beyond 60.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it is, again,
Prediction you
no,
said.
I'm saying.
Yeah. But
So-
already 28 people are diabetic out of 100.
Yeah. So, by eating millet, I know we can reduce that,
Not reduce,
Reverse.
eliminate.
Okay. But the problem is, education is one, which you are
Awareness.
providing excellent
Awareness.
education and awareness. But to sustain that, availability of the products here and how to use it. So just for example, I bought some
Fox millet.
puff millet,
Foxtail.
right?
Fox
millet.
Foxtail
And then-
millet. No, not fox
Now-
millet, it's called
Sorry,
foxtail millet.
Yeah, foxtail
Because
millet.
the kernel looks like foxtail when the inflorescence makes the kanki we call tenekatto. That's beautifully like foxtail. That's why it's called foxtail millet.
Adu tande. So we bought like bunch of millets. Okay, after I saw your YouTube video and then I bought that one. ಒಂದು
What?
ಲೋಟ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟು ಫಾಕ್ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಮಿಲೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ 4 ಲೋಟ ನೀರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಗಟ್ಟಿನೇ ಇದೆ ಅದು.
ಹತ್ತು
So-
ಲೋಟ ಹಾಕಿ
ಹಾ?
10 ಲೋಟ ಹಾಕಿ ಏನು?
ಅದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಸೊ
All that information,
Yeah.
just go to YouTube channel called Millet Magic, Dr. Sarla.
Okay.
Dr. Sarla happens to be my daughter.
Okay.
So you have all the videos.
Okay.
You can cook anything you want.
Okay.
You can cook noodles, you can cook puri, you can cook dokla, whatever.
Okay. Okay. That
And very
again,
tasty you can make.
that's where I was talking about
Yes.
the awareness.
And
right?
then there is one book called, you can download, it is there
Okay.
in the playlist,
Okay.
Millet Magic, recent videos. If you
Okay.
click and go to playlist, you have almost all the information in the form of PDFs. There is one book called Paka Siri.
Okay.
Paka means cooking.
Yeah.
Siri means the richness of cooking.
Okay.
There is a book, almost 180 pages or so. Beautiful recipes are there. Both North and South Indian recipes are there. Of course, we have not been bothering about this bread, all that we have left. We don't think it's environmentally sound to cook things in such high energy packed cooking systems. I basically don't like baking because it consumes so much energy.
Yeah.
I can get away with a little bit of roti, or in fact if you use steamed cooking
Yeah.
rice, energy used is very less. Where I just boil the water, keep my millets in the strainer top and switch off and close it. And then afterwards I put it into the same boiled water, the rice, and keep it. Rice is done. You see, the least amount of energy I use for my cooking. And actually if I make ambali, just that's good enough. So I drink ambali in the night, and in the morning I eat this rice, and that rice I can make various kinds of things. I can smash it, add vegetables and make tikka, whatever, you know. You can make anything you want. And so easy.
So some contradicting ideas again, to play the devil's advocate.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you take Chinese and Japanese, all they eat is only rice, along with fish or whatever they eat. So they don't have any of these millets or anything. How do you explain their health lifestyle?
They are not healthy.
Okay.
I am also devil's advocate. They are not healthy, as simple as this. Because there are no kids born. Negative growths. And they are sick to the core. Everyone is taking 18 tablets. Japanese and Chinese are maximum tablets they are using. Maximum.
We can see in the Costco.
Yeah, maximum.
They do have so much medication.
Yeah. And Indians are also following the suit. Because they are also eating like them.
Yeah, as you said, like for decades we have been brainwashed,
Brainwashed. You
to
have been
eat
brainwashed.
eat rice.
Rice.
Oh, if you get diabetics, then eat
Wheat.
wheat.
Chapati.
As if North fellows do not have diabetes.
Oh, yeah, they have more.
They are eating only wheat, and they are sicker than
Yeah.
fellows. So whoever actually ate little more vegetables are better. Not that they are okay, they are better. That's all.
And millets, using millets
And
is
sir, for your kind information, Japanese ate what is called Japanese millet, which is barnyard millet.
Oh,
Even today there are some villages who are eating barnyard millet. In Japan, they are still healthy. For your information.
no, I was just saying, like, because that's what they say.
Barnyard millet is called Japanese millet.
That's what, like, most of the Indian doctors would say. Oh, look at Japanese, they're all healthy, they're all skinny. None of them are fat.
Oh, it's only doctors who talk like
Yeah.
that.
so for the millets. The last question, millets they select most probably for, is it just mainly for the diabetes, blood pressure, or is it for the small things like a muscle to have the strength in the muscles?
Absolutely.
Or because if for me, for example, I have a muscle tear. I did go to the Ayurveda. For me, the allopathy doesn't work. It's from my childhood. I don't know why.
For no
But
one
does
it
that-
works actually.
It doesn't work for me. It aggravates me. So I go usually whenever I come for the Ayurveda, and they told me to absolutely not to eat the beans right now because it swells up. It completely swells up for me. So no beans at all. And I said like, okay, what do you want me to do for any protein? So they said you can have a couple of the paneer and more veggies and look for the.
These Ayurveda people, especially, they do not know what is protein, what is paneer is the real bomb that you want to put in your mouth. That's the worst thing you can
So
do. And paneer has concentrated protein and fat.
Okay.
What stupid information they are giving you. They ask you not to eat lentils and then ask you to eat paneer. That fellow is not any doctor according to me. I mean, he has no idea what is what.
Okay.
If he has told you that paneer is okay and lentils are not okay.
Okay, so if.
And I'll tell you the reasons. I will tell you what you should do. Basically, it is the uric acid which troubles most of this stress and tear, muscle tears. And it is the uric acid out of high protein consumption. That's what doesn't allow the healing of any accident, muscles or muscle tears are basically are little more complicated than just muscles being involved in an accident. Muscle tear is involved in nerves also. The nerves are associated with the muscle are also torn. That's why ligament and tendons more difficult to heal than the meat, if there is meat. Here also there is protein, but then the nerves associated with on the bone, near the bone, they are the actually ligaments and tendons. They tear, it takes time, and in fact there are a lot of complicated procedures like neurosurgeons and all. They have to come into picture and then do the things, but even that can be repaired if you eat the right fiber.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
The
So
main
because
thing
the
I wanted
cleaning,
to ask
the
is,
inflammation, the
that's
accumulation
main
of the
problem
uric
which
acid.
I have. It's not only now, it's from childhood, but I didn't address it. I didn't
Yeah,
know that
you
one.
have a protocol written specifically for accidents. Accident protocol is there in the updated protocol book, so you can heal yourself very fast.
For me, I am a dancer. I'm a sports freak. I without walking or running, I get more frustrated. I get more stressed. So now everyone is like, don't do this, don't do that. But without that, my temper goes up. So I cannot be calm.
So
That's
what it
something
means
which
is that you have your microbes not right in your gut.
okay.
Very simple.
Okay.
So take Ambali for 6 weeks. You will calm down. And
Okay.
even if you do not walk, even if you will still be all right. Because I also walk long distances basically. In fact, I used to run marathons and all that. But you don't need to run. And no one dances. People say I'm a dancer, but you don't dance. I mean, you only performance or you teach something.
No, I dance.
See, you simply do you dance? No, you don't dance.
I
That's not natural. It's not natural. I'm very frank.
Okay.
Frank. You dance because when you are happy or when you do this, but you walk. Whether you are happy or not, you
Yes,
have to walk.
I agree.
And that's how you are designed. So you, according to me, if you walk long distances, all your systems are going to be in place. You don't need to run, you don't need to jog, you don't need to do anything. You just walk. Walking is the best exercise for human body, and we are designed as walking machines. Okay? So I am not unhappy you're dancing or you're running. You can do. I am nothing against it. But this is for your information. So you don't need to see this getting temper, getting restless because you have not done that. Itself means you are not calm. Why are you not calm? Because the nerves that are going to calm down your system are restless or inflamed. They are around your tummy.
Okay, makes sense.
That has to be set right first. And 99% of healing, be it brain, be it nerves, be it muscle, be it your enzyme systems, like the pancreas is not working. Everything depends on the symbiotic biochemical processes of microbes and your living cells. So unless you take care of that, you are not going to be all right. No amount of medicines will help you. So all the medicines can do is give you temporary relief, including steroids. So what are you left with? Is to take millet ambali. So for you, ultimately the prescription is, if you want to call it prescription, is ambali of these 5 grains, because each grain's diversified microbes fill you completely. So if you like only brown top and say I will eat only brown top, then you are going to be deficient of that wonderful microbes out of foxtail millet, which actually help the nervous system of your lungs and neurons themselves. You see, that's why we have figured out all these 5 grains have wonderful fibers, cleaning up different parts of the body and healing different places.
But not one thing.
Not
Cannot
one
hold
thing.
on.
So that's why we are always talking about holistic. Health is as a whole, not your nerves are not you.
Yes.
Your tummy is not you. It's
The whole system.
whole thing is you. So even if one part is not all right, you are not all right.
Yep.
So you want to take care of everything. That's why you need this complete system.
All the 5 millets we can combine and take the ambli? Or
Answer me. You answer me the question. If you do that,
I have
what
that
happens?
doubt.
No, what happens if I mix everything? Now, 5 times less fiber of everything you have. Am I right?
So it fights them among themselves or what?
Absolutely, it's not working
Okay.
so one at a time.
one at a time.
Ah.
It's not working. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಥರ ಹೇಳ, ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹತ್ತಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1000 ಮೆಟ್ಲು ಹತ್ತಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ದಿವಸ 300 ಮೆಟ್ಲು ಹತ್ತಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. 20 ದಿವಸ ಹತ್ತಿದ್ರು I have climbed 20 into 300. I have climbed 6,000 steps. That's what mixing and eating. You eat how many days you want. You are not cleaning either your stomach or your brain or your lungs.
But vegetables we can mix.
Vegetables, because they are not giving you any substantial cleaning. They have a specific antioxidant properties. Each chemical. It's a chemical based. It is providing you something which heals particular one moment, maybe one system. But holistically, the real antioxidant system is these fibers. They are called actually, at a deeper level, it is EMF, PMF. It is called electron motive force. I don't know, many people may not understand when I speak this. Electron motive force. You need to nullify it with proton motive force, which is provided by these fibers, which are called lignans. And no other systems in the world can provide you that. No others. And all these experts do not have any clue as to what I am speaking.
Yeah, 30 years experience, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
So,
Now here is a doctor
is-
asking.
do you want me to come closer
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the camera?
closer,
or speak?
closer.
Okay, cool. So, all these questions that they've been asking up until now are relevant to their daily lives. This question is hopefully relevant to no one here's daily life, but I work with a foundation for children who have this rare neurodevelopmental disorder. It's genetically based, called KCND1 related